Christina Burns, accompanied by sisters Ursi and Faith. Madison London, accompanied by Mom Michelle and sister Haley. Rayleigh Mann, accompanied by Mom Jamie and sister Eliza. Nicholas Roy, accompanied by parents Michelle, David, and brother Sam. Introducing our senior cheerleaders, Riley Bogarts, accompanied by her mom, Jo. Caitlin Conley, accompanied by her parents, John and Diane. Sarah Del Pozo, accompanied by parents Tony and Andrea and siblings Peter and Anna. Megan Landry, accompanied by parents Wendy and Stephen and brother Ryan. Maggie McDonough, accompanied by parents Cindy and Bill and sister Elizabeth. Morgan Young, accompanied by her mother Heidi and her father Brad, along with her sisters Molly and Sage. Introducing our senior football players. Number 25, Justice Austin, accompanied by Irv Austin and Felicia Jackson. Number 43, Alexander Bukowski, and number 8, Maverick Mahia, accompanied by Andy and Magdalena Bukowski, along with Amelia and Zuzia Bukowski. Number 5, Colby Briggs, accompanied by Donald and Brenda Briggs and brother Logan Briggs. Number 24, Stephen Frazier Jr.
Mike, I don't know. It's got to be a pretty good size considering where it's located.
Yeah, I was going to say, right at the intersection of 93 and 5.
So Milford against Stoughton, you know, they won on 28-21.
Number 24, Stephen Frazier Jr., accompanied by Stephen and Crystal Frazier and his sister, Sequera. Number 37, Jose Marcano, accompanied by Michael Marcano and Cindy Melga.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 29, Connor McCleary, accompanied by Don and Holly McCleary and his sister, Kelsey.
With Canton, they won the Davenport 2 years in a row.
Jack Nagy and parents, Mom Donna, stepmom Donna, mother Beth, and father on the sidelines, number 55, Mike Nagy.
Yeah.
Number 26, Jaden Rosta, accompanied by Callie and Jennifer Rosta and his sister, Isabella.
You don't have any of those kids who saw in the sub-varsity games?
Number 4, Nolan Smith,
Varsity.
accompanied by Chris and Jen Smith and his sister, Narissa and Nella. Number 80, Rachel Sullivan, accompanied by Donna Sullivan. Number 51, Captain Ryan Grover, accompanied by his cousins, Sean and Julia O'Hara. Number 3, Captain William Rooney III, accompanied by his father, Bill Rooney, and Min Rooney. Number 59, Trainer Shirt, accompanied by Aaron and Susan Shirt, and his brother, Spencer. Number 7, Captain Michael Strachan, accompanied by Mike and Ulrika Strachan and his sister, Julia. Congratulations to our seniors who have been outstanding ambassadors of Blue Pride at Attleboro High School and throughout our community. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big hand for our seniors and their parents. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Attleboro High School Marching Band. Let's go blue!
Apparently not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to this broadcast of high school football, Friday night football on Thursday night. I'm Paul Healy with Big Brother Michael as we await the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the Canton Bulldogs. Attleboro comes in at 0-4. Not only looking for their first victory of the year, they're looking for their first touchdown of the season. Canton comes in with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. They knocked off Oliver Ames and Sharon. They were defeated by North Attleboro, Foxborough, and King Philip, all in healthy fashion. Mike, it's a Thursday night. Rain is headed on the way. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, I'm looking for a bounce back by the, first of all, the Blue Bombardiers are going to score tonight.
Yep.
And they've had all sorts of things go wrong so far. Most recently, their starting quarterback got hurt.
Yep.
And they've got a young sophomore in there. And so he's inexperienced, but they've got 4 good, solid returning linemen.
Yep.
Mike Strachan Jr. is a superb two-way captain. There's a bunch of guys that are good two-way football players. Shirk is a very good ball player. So I just think it's a home night. It's senior night. These kids are ready to win. I expect them to play well.
All right, the captains for Attleboro are out there. Michael Strachan Jr., Will Rooney III, trainer Shirk, and on Ryan Grover, who you'll see is not wearing football pads. He is out of this game tonight. Don't worry, he's only the starting center. He's out on concussion protocol, as is number 22, Ryan Betts, also a starter at tight end and linebacker. For Canton, their big captain is number 70, Matt Conley, a 6'2", 300-pound two-way lineman. He'll be playing football this fall for the Assumption Greyhounds in Worcester, Massachusetts. Also out there, number 22, Cam Sanchez, 24, Jack Albert, and what was the last one there? Missed the last captain. Sorry, Canton fans. All right.
They're not listed in the program. You said Cam Sanchez, Jack Albert, and Carson Campbell and Matt Conley.
Oh, Carson Campbell was the other one. Thank you. 56. There it is, the starting center. Carson Campbell.
Center is a skill position, fans. Always remember that, especially when you're talking about shotgun formations and a wet, slick ball on a 46-degree evening where it might get wetter and it might get slicker.
Attleboro will kick off first. They'll kick off right to left. Attleboro white helmets, royal blue jerseys, white pants. Nice look. And then Canton with a classic look. White jerseys, white pants, green helmets. Just the numbers on the side, Mike, like your favorite college team, Penn State.
That's right.
And the 2 vertical stripes on the shoulders, like the old Texas A&M look.
Think Michigan State colors and Texas A&M style.
There it is. Colby Briggs, the outstanding place kicker for Attleboro, is headed to AIC, kicks off. It's a bit of a pooch. Bounces at the 26. Ball is free. And ball is recovered by number 28. That's Ethan Lako, who's going to start today in a wideout position for the injured Anthony Salviati. Ethan Lako with a fumble recovery.
Well, it's not really a fumble recovery.
You're right.
It's
kickoff.
What's the 22-yard line? 32-yard line? No, the 24-yard line.
Wow.
So that is a 36-yard onside kick.
Wow.
And once again, this is a young Canton team. There should have been somebody there in the kick return. He was too deep.
Yep.
And I don't think he knew the rule, Paul.
Right.
Because he came up to it, and he was just going to let it roll like it was a punt. And now a huge opportunity for the Blue Bombardiers.
Sophomore Aiden Hawkwater, the third to start at quarterback. They countered a Strachan running from the right slot position. He's hit and taken down. Campbell was in, Conley was in there along with number 14.
Penalty flag down by the referee. I think it's going to be a legal procedure.
Yep. So Mike Strachan Jr., a 4-year starter, son of the coach. He's the all-time program leader in tackles. He's got 55 more this year. He'll be heading to University of Rhode Island to play football, where my big brother Mike was co-captain in 1969.
Back in the dark ages.
Yes, and Mike Dame is starting at tight end.
As he should be.
Yes. And this is number 43, inside, pops it outside, cuts back in, taken down. Ooh, ball is fumbled at the end, but he gets on top
Alexander
of it.
Bukowski, that famous masked man who wasn't in the program originally.
Tackle made by Vinny O'Brien, but it's a first down for the Bombardiers. Nice run, Bukowski.
And he down from 29. I think he's on the 15-yard line. Gain of 14 yards. Good way to start the day.
So it'll be 2nd and 1.
And he's a senior that, as so often happens with high school football players, they're late bloomers.
Yep.
And he didn't play it hardly at all as a junior. Came out as a senior, and he's impressed all year long.
Fullback is number 21, Keegan Conley, a junior. Strachan, the tailback. Strachan runs off, tackle left, lowers his pads, huge hit. Mike, remember when Mike Strachan was a freshman and a sophomore and he never got low?
That's right.
Hasn't been a problem the last 2 years.
The older you get, the more you learn. Gain of 5. Second.
First down.
Oh, my goodness.
Because it was 2nd and 1.
Oh, 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
That's right. It was a 14-yard gain.
So they're at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Attleboro offensive line, left to right. Leonardo, the outstanding left tackle. Shirk, the left guard. Miranda, the sophomore, in at center. Straminski, the right guard. Harrison, the right tackle. And there goes Bukowski again. Nice straight arm. Flag is down. He's tackled at about the 2-yard line.
It's going to be a hold.
Nice tackle by Cam Sanchez. That's why he's a captain.
Yeah, the linesman, he had to backpedal as he was trying to throw that flag in there, but he threw it very aggressively and early. This is not one of those things where, as a coach, you complain about, why was that late flag thrown? And it's going to be probably a block, and it's a hold. It's better than a clip.
So the hold is against the Bombardiers. And I was talking to Coach Strachan before the game. All season long, they've moved the ball up and down the field, but just they get inside the 20, 15-yard line, haven't been able to finish it off.
And that
brings them back to the 15.
So that was actually a hold 5 yards down the field?
Okay, so who gets credit for 5 yards?
Bukowski.
Okay, 43 plus 5. So now it's first down and 15. 6 is in at the other tight end, Hayden Hegarty, a junior. They fake the pitch, crossbuck to Strachan, running left to right. Huge hit by number 67, I believe. Yes, Robert Butler also starts at offensive left tackle.
I don't think he got anything at all there, Paul.
According to the chains, he lost one. It'll be 2nd and 16.
Well, that was one of those plays where, once again, you got a new center in here.
Yep.
You're running the counter. That inside blocking gets complicated. You either got a backside tackle or guard pulling. And if they do an A-gap blitz, you're in real trouble.
Trying to see who the other defensive tackle is along with Conley. I believe it's Nick Brooks, a sophomore.
Shift to the left.
Yep. Strachan comes in motion. Rolling left is Hawkwater.
Oh, he's
post
open.
Corner pattern. Dame is out there. Dame makes the catch, but a flag is down.
Oh, another one.
Beautiful throw by the sophomore Aiden Hawkwater.
That was thrown by a linesman. I hope it's defensive offside. Wait a minute. Illegal procedure. 6 men on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, third penalty of the game against the Bombardiers, and this is their opening drive.
I don't think it was actually, let me correct myself. I don't know if they were set for a full count after they did the switch. You've got to set for a full second, but it's illegal procedure. Really hurts.
They're back to the 21-yard line, so now it's 2nd and 21. They can get a first down about 3 inches away from the goal line. Wow.
Cost a 16-yard TD pass, perfectly executed, wide open in the corner, well-thrown ball by the young sophomore quarterback, by the way. That would have been Aiden Hawkwater's first touchdown pass.
Wow.
Got a feel for the lad on that. Would have been Christian Dane's first touchdown reception.
His older brother Cam was a defensive back and long snapper for the Bombardiers. His other sister is an assistant coach in the basketball team. Lako running a streak down the left side. Nearly picked off in the end zone. Knocked away by Cam Sanchez. 3rd and 21.
Boy, that was a dropped interception.
This pass is knocked down by number 22, Cam Sanchez.
Cam Sanchez on the pass defense. So once again, the Bombardiers, they were as close as the 11-yard line. Now it's going to be 3rd and 21.
Well, let's hope that we don't get to 4th and 21. I know Colby Briggs is a good young kicker.
Yeah.
But 38 yards with the wind, he could easily handle that. But you never know what's going to happen in that I formation this time, Paul. And now we've got
another whistle. Timeout, Canton. So with that timeout, 9 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and WARA 1320 AM radio. Paul Healy along with Michael Healy. Mike, I just want to note for Mr. Blue Pride, Mark LaFontaine,
yes, sir.
listening. The Centennial Committee for the Thanksgiving Day game, which will be played on April 24th. Mark, we will be allowed to broadcast that for North Attleboro, so we'll be there.
There is some justice.
Wing T look. Hawkwater rolls white. Quick rush.
He's got room.
Scrambles to the left. Open field tackle by number 44, Matt Hart, just a sophomore. And it'll be 4th down and 10 for about the 12-yard line.
The sophomore tackle and a sophomore, probably neither one of those Johnson. Actually, he's on the 11-yard line, so this is going to be probably a 29-yard field goal attempt. And it's actually on the 12-yard line, so it'll be, 29 yards. How many yards did he gain on that?
9 yards. Colby Briggs headed to AIC. The long snapper is Freddie Wheaton. I believe Will Rooney III is the holder. Good snap, good hold. Oh, Briggs nails it. It stays true, and his 3rd field goal of the year. The Bombardiers lead 3-0 with 8:15 to go in the first quarter.
Well, 29-yard field goal. It's, once again, they had a shot at the touchdown. Then it looked like it was going to be an interception in the end zone.
Yeah.
And we were hoping for the first touchdown of the year. That's a 3rd field goal of the year, and the Blue Bombardiers lead 3-zip.
We'll keep it right here. We want to thank our sponsors, Fisherman's 3 on 123 in Norton, open on Sundays now. Bristol Glass and North Main Street, Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Sons in North Attleboro. I'm not sure if you can trust them. They've only been around since 1873. Claudino's Auto, the Betting Center on Pleasant Street, and L&J's Car Wash, also on Pleasant Street, right over the Attleboro-Norton line.
So are you telling me that they were founded when Ulysses S. Grant was the president of the United States?
Yes.
That's some pretty cool stuff.
And just founded just 4 years after college football started in 1869. And Mike, it's in the same family.
Oh, here's another pooch down
Briggs
the right.
pooch.
Oh, this one goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
Really doesn't hurt that much. They'll get the ball on the 30.
Nice white one-handed catch by one of the coaches on the sideline.
Put a uniform on. They'll never know.
Right. The Hockomock League has been an outstanding year for the Hockomock League. Boston Globe came out with their top 20 rankings. 3 Hockomock teams are in the top 14. Whoops. Mansfield at number 2 at 4-0. Milford at number 11 at 4-1. Mike, in their 28-21 victory over Stoughton, they had over 500 yards of total offense.
You're only playing 48 minutes, fans.
North Attleboro at 5-0. Attleboro's opponent on the 24th. They're ranked 14th in the Globe. Here comes Canton left to right in their spread formation. Trips to the left. That's the wide side. The quarterback is Robert Botello. Gives to the back. Oh, huge hit by the Bombardiers, number 75, Chris Leonardo.
Well, he came right off left defensive end and just stuffed that play before it got started.
The running back was number 34, Colin Albert, and that's a loss of 1. Boy, Leonardo, hell of a player.
Yes.
So that started at 35. Now they're at, whoops.
Yeah, anytime a ball is kicked out of bounds, there's a 20. It's basically the ball is in play from the 35-yard line. You can pick it if you want to be in the middle or near the hash.
Quarterback back to pass
Nice
over
throw.
the middle.
Oh.
Ooh, in and out of the hands of Cam Sanchez. Strachan was the defender, which may be a reason that Sanchez tried to run before he caught that ball.
Well, he was going to get hit for sure. It was a nice little dig pattern coming across the middle. Would have been short of the first down, but would have been a good gain.
Canton is coached by,
The gentleman's name is
Here, I've got
Anthony
it here.
Fallon.
Anthony Fallon, in his first year as head coach, played his high school ball at Canton and his college ball for the Bridgewater State College Bears, my alma mater. Spread formation, 2 wideouts each way. Left side's the wide side. Albert is to the right of the quarterback, Botello.
Blitz.
Back to pass, throws in the right flat. Catch is made, tackled from behind by Shirk, but he might have pushed the Canton receiver towards a first down.
A 10-yard gain.
Catch is made by Vinny O'Brien.
Taken down by trainer Shirk.
It's one of those plays where the left outside back is blitzing, and the ball was thrown exactly behind him.
Yep.
Where he would have been. He jumped in the air, Shirk, and the ball went right between his hands, or just over his hands for the completion. 4th and very short.
At their own 44.
It looks like they are going to go with a goal. Oh, no, they are
Short
going to
punt formation. Everyone's looking towards the sideline, though. Watch for some trickery here. Back to punt is Colin Albert, the running back. Gets it off, end over end. Caught on the fly by Caden Murray.
Oh, Caden Murray's not starting to tailback either.
Yeah, Caden's been banged up as well. But, Caden Murray, so you all set?
I think so. But
Oh, I have my bag on you. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so Caden Murray got an 8-yard return there.
Yep. So the Bombardiers begin their second drive at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:44 to go first quarter. If you're listening on radio, they're traveling right to left. Sophomore Hawkwater I formation. They moved in the backfield. 4th penalty of the game for the Bombardiers. Running to the right is Bukowski. He was hit hard by number 6, Mon, and 57 was in there as well. Richards. So, Mike, we broadcast the JV game last week, and both Richards and Murphy, who were standouts on the Canton JV team, have older brothers starting for the varsity.
Well, the penalties declined there, so there was no gain on the play. Was that Bukowski who ran
Yes, it
again, Paul?
was.
Sorry.
Flag decline.
2nd and 10. Ball's on the left hash mark.
Thank you. And here comes the center over the ball in his first start, Isaiah Miranda, filling in for the injured Ryan Glover. Wow, everyone up in the box. Caden Murray tries to leap a tackler. This is going to be a big loss.
He had no chance on that play.
Conley was in there along with number 24, Jack Albert, coming up from the defensive backfield.
The way they run their wing T, it's really a double wing.
Yep.
And he came out of the slot side on the split end side, and it's a deep, instead of the kind of wing T motion that when I coached and we ran the Delaware wing T, which is very flat, where you're a step behind a fullback, which means you're only 5 yards off the ball. He's about 8 yards off the ball, caught the pitch. He had no chance.
3rd and 14. Strachan, Murray running to the left. Open field tackle, number 44.
Beautiful tackle.
Matt Hart.
Geez, that was a nice run, too. He gets 7 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards.
So a 7-yard run, but it's going to be 4th down and 8 from their own 37.
And so
Colby Briggs, who does the place kicking and the punting. Again, Wheaton, the long snapper. Low snap, but he handles it. High kick, short but high.
Good.
Takes an Attleboro bounce,
Hit
and
on
it's
the-
still rolling. Hit on the 42 of Canton. It will be down at the 24.
So that turns into a 39-yard punt because the punt was not caught.
Yep. So Canton's second possession, 1st and 10, their own 24.
That's one of those kicks. It was kind of end over end, and it's angling towards the right sidelines. It's risky for the deep man to bump and get it.
Yep.
The short man was running laterally towards us. They both stopped, and very favorable kick for Attleboro. Picked him up about 15 yards, 17 yards.
Made possible by the modern Techno Turf Field.
They're everywhere.
William Rooney starting at cornerback on the left. It's a 4-4-3 defense, basically. I'm trying to see who's starting on the right. The safety is number 5.
I think it's Loico on the right.
Oh, okay, thank you. Safety's number 6, Hayden Hegarty. So Hegarty, Mike, plays tight end on offense, safety on defense. You don't see that much.
No, you do not.
Run for Canton is going to be for about a half of a yard by Colin Albert.
Be out on the play, it's going to bring up second down.
We'll give them 1 in the stats and call it 2nd and 9 from their own 25. Had to turn the field mic down because the crowd was so low. Now I've got to turn it up because the crowd's quieted down.
So that was a wildcat that time.
Okay. Twins both ways. Left slot comes in motion right. They pitch it to him for a sweep right. Cuts up field. Big hit. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to the 31, their own 31. Rooney in there on the tackle. Boy, he's tackled well the second half of the season, along with big number 75, Leonardo.
And that was Cam Sanchez, who was the running back on that play.
Yep. So he moves from his own 25. They're spotting it at the 30, so a 5-yard gain. Boy, Will Rooney has tackled well.
It's a 3rd and 4?
Yep.
Yes, he has. You better tackle well on the left corner because that's the offensive right side.
Yep. Back to pass. Bubble screen blocked by Christian Dame.
Pick it up, make sure. Okay, it's incomplete.
Mike, that's the kind of play. Your Thanksgiving Day in 1964 as defensive end, you had not 1, but 2 interceptions.
And if it wasn't for Gary Krause, as I cut back on the first one, I would have had my moment of glory. Instead, I collided with my own man and the quarterback tackled. Good
Back
smooth.
to the rush. Albert gets it off, nearly blocked by Murray. Bounces at the 49, and unlike Attleboro's punt, well, he gets a bit of a roll. Actually, he gets almost a 10-yard roll.
It's an 8-yard
8-yard, yep. Attleboro will take over at their own 41-yard line.
29-yard punt. And I don't know how he got that punt off.
Wow.
I know. Actually, I do. He sidestepped. He stepped to his right, and he kind of kicked it across the ball. They got a plus 29 out of it. Anytime in high school football, you get a net 30 yards on a punt, you're doing pretty well.
Third possession for the Bombardiers. First resulted in a 29-yard field goal by Colby Briggs. 3 and out on the second. So at their own 41, heading right to left.
3:29 to go here. This clock is stopped in the first.
NHS rules, second year of same here. They run right. Strachan, the tailback. Oh, what a collision as he bowls his way to a 9 or 10-yard gain.
You love to see the corner, number 24, came up and he made a real good hit.
Jack Albert.
Jack Albert, you know, that's what a senior captain does, but Mike it just stalled him for a step, and then he drove forward for a very long, a 9-yard plus gain.
Dame was the tight end. The right tackle's Harrison. Straminsky's the right guard. They did their job on that play. I formation, slot left. Strachan inside, outside. Cuts it up. Has some room. Lowers the shoulder. Taken down. Initial hit by Canton's number 53, Brandon Barron.
17-yard gain for Mike Strachan. Carried the ball properly in his left hand. Eluded the tackler in the backfield. Turned up the sideline. Took on a tackler with his inside forearm. Gained 17.
Mike said he took on the tackler. By that, Mike means it was Mike Strachan Jr. who delivered the blow there.
He certainly did. It's just good to see. You know, once again, a lot of guys like to carry the ball on the right arm no matter where they go.
Yep.
And you lose your straight arm that way.
Running to the right is Strachan again. Started out at the, 33-yard line. He makes it to about the 30. It'll be 2nd and 7.
No, he actually got it to
4 yards, yeah.
Yep, picked up 4 yards.
Yep.
And once again, that was one of those second effort kind of runs by Mike. 2 arms on the ball, off right tackle, just kept driving after getting hit on the line of scrimmage. Once again, it was the corner, came up.
Yeah.
He read the play quickly. Corner's coming from 7 yards in the backfield and drilling him on the line of
That was
scrimmage.
Sanchez. They stick with the I formation. Murray inside, pops it outside, has some room. Open field tackle at the 5-yard line by number 9, Vinny O'Brien, to prevent the touchdown. Caden Murray looking good there.
Well, we expected a lot out of Caden this year. He had a breakout sophomore season, been plagued by injuries, and he just has the look of that rambling halfback.
Yes.
He just loves to run the ball.
Ball is at the 7-yard line, so a 22-yard gain. First and goal, Bombardiers. 1:50 to go in the period. He went out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Great job by the left tackle, Leonardo, on that play. They run the same thing, this time with Strachan. Hit at the line of scrimmage, spins, still on his feet.
He's down to about the 1, isn't he?
Wow, yes he is. And that's why Mike Strachan will be playing football for URI next fall. Wow.
He'll be playing linebacker.
Yeah,
though.
but
He loves to hit. There's no question about it. He's got a great instinct for the game. He's had a terrific career here. We'd love to see him get his first victory his senior year. And love to see him get his first touchdown his senior year, too.
yes. 2nd and goal from the 1. Number 21 is the fullback for the Bombardiers, Keegan Conley. And they run left. Strachan hit, keeps the feet moving. He is into the end zone despite the efforts of Colin Albert. And Attleboro leads 9-0. 1:11 to go, first quarter.
Well, once again, that's just a real nice job of the line of scrimmage. Old-fashioned caveman football, driving hard. Just knock the defense off the ball.
Yeah.
And it's 9-0, 1:11 to go here. And Mike Strachan gets his first TD of the year, team's first TD of the year. It's cause for celebration.
Yes, it is. Freddie Wheaton will be the long snapper. Rooney the holder. Colin Briggs the kicker. And is there a flag down? Offsides
Offside
against
defense.
Canton.
That'll be declined.
Well, it looked like they blew the whistle.
Oh, my goodness. You're not.
So there must have been contact on the line of scrimmage.
You're right, Paul.
So now will Attleboro go for 2 or still take the 1? Or can they decline it? They can't decline it. The officials stop the play.
No, once the play's dead, the play's dead.
Our white hat, the referee in charge, is Doug Davenport from Dartmouth High School.
He must have kicked that 45 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, took off like a rocket.
He and Mike Strachan are the only 2 players scheduled to play college football, but others may follow. The second attempt at the PAT is good.
Goes even further.
Yes. Attleboro 10, Canton nothing. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
How can I lose that?
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. 21 for Attleboro?
There is no 21 on the roster.
There's no 21.
There's a long kick down, this time deep down the left side. Fumbled. Oops, 21 is down. Oop. Boy, he caught. I think he fumbled the ball, but
Yeah. Got it
if
back?
he did fumble, he did get it back. I also thought his knee was down when he fumbled the ball to begin with. Not that it made a difference. He would have caught on the 19 anyway.
What did you do with your Attleboro program, Mike?
I know not.
Oh, well, I got you another one, which is why you took the call there. And 21, not in our program. And Leo Johnson on the public address announcer doesn't have it either. Here you go, Mike.
Oh,
It was
where
underneath our signed equipment.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So Canton will begin their third drive. And let me see, at their own 19-yard line. So Attleboro's really had a special teams advantage in this game, Mike.
Once again, wide slots.
Back to pass, going deep down the left side. Sanchez is out there. Oh, through his hands.
That was one of those long bombs down the sideline to the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
Ball was thrown from about maybe the 12.
Yeah.
So diagonally 38 yards has got to be 45 yards in the air.
Wow.
And so he was looking over his inside shoulder, tracked the ball beautifully over his outside shoulder, but just deflected off his fingertips.
Yep. Hegarty, the safety, came over on defense. And yes, Mike Lako is starting both ways, offensively and defensively, for the injured Anthony Salviati.
Well, big sister Jordan Lako is now starting basketball for the Bridgewater State freshman team.
No, she started for the varsity as a freshman.
Oh, my goodness. She's starting for the varsity as a freshman?
Yes, that was last year. She's a sophomore coming back this year. They give to the back. Albert, I'll tell you which one in a moment. He's going to gain 2 or 3 yards. Leonardo in there again. Strachan, of course, in there again. And number 28, Lako jumped to the top of the pile.
Yeah.
I was good at that. So who carried that, Mike? That was the tailback, Albert, 34.
34, Colin Albert carried that ball.
+3, so 2nd and 7. Late in the first quarter, inside 30 seconds to go. Canton, 3 wideouts to the left. That's the wide side.
Still a flip-flopping defense.
Botello back to pass, being rushed by Leonardo. Nice block by Conley. Quarterback escapes left. Botello throws. Intercepted by Jordan Lako, or no? They're saying it hit the ground first, so an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Once again, great pass rush from the left side. Flushed the quarterback to his own left.
Yeah.
Anytime you're running towards that boundary, trying to throw the ball down the field, it has a tendency to flutter. It's like throwing a sinker. And the good news was it wasn't intercepted.
Right. And we saw an indication there of why Matt Conley is going to be playing college football for Assumption through an outstanding block to save his quarterback. Again, a heavy rush by Dame as Albert gets the punt off. Big hop. And you see it bounced at the Canton 48, rolls out of bounds at the Attleboro 41.
That's a 37-yard punt. The Canton punting, they've all been net punts. The first one obviously wasn't. It was a great, Murray couldn't wait to run the ball, so he caught the ball in the dead run below his knees.
Yes.
Not the kind of thing you coach.
That'll end the first quarter of play. Attleboro 10, Canton nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio as Sun Chronicles sports writer Peter Gobus blissfully glides through our press. What is it, raining? Oh, Peter's getting out of the rain. Okay. Hey, I didn't give Canton's offensive line. Mike, remind me to do that. They've only had the ball 3 times.
All right.
And you got to give the Sluggos credit.
Absolutely.
So we'll give Attleboro's offensive line. Left tackle Leonardo, the guard is Shirk. Miranda is the center in his first start, filling in for the concussed Grover. Straminski, the right tackle. Harrison, Straminski, the right guard. Harrison, the right tackle.
Wing eye left, split right.
And I'm trying to see, Mike, is that unbalanced?
No, it is balanced. Just a good old-fashioned wing eye left.
Yep.
Ice left.
Yep. Murphy inside, cuts outside. Who threw that block?
That's a hold.
Oh, okay.
The hold is by 7. I think Chris Leonardo.
Leonardo with a hold, but a great block also thrown by number 21, Keegan Conley, the fullback. But this is coming back. Attleboro's 5th penalty of the game, 4th accepted.
Would have been a 10-yard run for the. Where's the holding happen? Where did it happen? Where are they going to start pacing it off?
Yep. So
it's right at the line of scrimmage.
So it will be first down and 20 for the Bombardiers after the hold.
And there's no carry on that. It would have been a plus. He just about had the first down. Had a big 9-yard gain.
Actually, Mike, they're putting the ball at the 30, so that means the hold occurred 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, so it's technically 1st and 21.
Wow.
Peter Bray on graphics. Sorry for confusing you there, Peter. Oh, by the way, our cameraman on top of the press box is James Friedman. Peter Bray on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. Bombardiers come out over the ball.
And they shift.
Put the power of the formation to the left. Slot on the right. Left wing comes in motion. Strachan Hawkwater rolls left, heavily pressured. He does well to get back to the 30. And who made that play for Canton Bulldogs? Turnaround son, number 7 for Canton, Andrew Butler. Receiver on offense, linebacker on defense.
Geez, I don't know how he got all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Fans, when you see that, it's a 4-4 look, and the front 8 all goes. So the 3 deep guys, they're all playing deep third zones. And they're hoping you don't throw a quick pop pass.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, once again, it was a bootleg to his left, so he was in trouble anyway. Really nice job getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I formation as Attleboro heading left to right this quarter. Murray inside, forced outside, and ripped to the turf by Killian Collins, a 6-foot, 190-pound junior linebacker. So that's a loss of 1, Mike. So it'll be 3rd and 21.
Caden loves to take the ball outside,
Yep.
you know, and there are some times when you really just can't do that.
Yep.
You have to get it up inside. And I think on that particular one there, now there was, once again, I think they sent all 8 people again, Paul.
Wow.
I'm just watching the defense, so I couldn't see what happened in the offense. I was watching the defensive front. They won't be doing it this play.
Nose tackle is number 40, Collins, so that's where he came from to make that play again. Oh, they fake to Murphy. They give it to the fullback up the middle, Keegan Conley. He gets all the way to his own 38-yard line, but it'll still be 4th and at least 12 punting situation.
Well, once again, that's a good call. It's just a very quick hitter. The fullback takes it. He takes it over right guard. They faked it to the tailback going to the left.
Yep.
And he picked up, what, 9 yards?
8 yards, and it's 4th and 14.
And this is another punt. You got a nice lead here early in the first half.
10, 20, 30. Boy, 40 yards back of their Canton returners as Colby Briggs, who can boot the ball well, gets a lot of that one. Received at his own 30-yard line, cuts in, avoids one tackler. The second one gets him. Another flag is down. There's no numbers on the shoulders, so it's tough to pick him up. That was number 7, Andrew Butler on the return. So Butler's Mike has been a receiver, a blitzing linebacker, and now a punt returner.
Well, he had a nice return going there. It was going to be a 10-yard return, and the next thing you know, a hold is going to take it back. You know, one of the problems you have with the game today is they allow certain types of holding.
Yeah.
And when we were young, it was a lot easier. There was just no holding.
Right.
And I really think it was I don't know why used to be, we had completely different rules for amateur football and professional football. Yep. And now they are identical in some ways, and it's not always good for kids learning the game.
He's at the 28-yard line. Remember before he could hold how offensive linemen used to have pads all up and down their arms, Gene Upshaw all encased? You don't see that anymore because the hands are fully extended now.
Even on defense, they don't throw forearms like they used to. It's all hand shivers.
Oh, God, against Tommy Flanagan in practice. Wow. Pass to the left flat, caught sliding to the ground by Andrew Butler, who's been active here lately.
And that's their first completion of the day.
They go from their own 28 to their own 34. So that's a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Just a hitch pattern to the it's one of those patterns where the slot takes off, the wideout just stops dead, and the ball was a little short. Otherwise, we would have had a little more room.
2nd and 4. Attleboro leads 10-0, 8:35 to go, second quarter. Got to get my egg timer out so I remember to give the score enough for our radio audience.
Quarterback
rolling right.
Option.
Botello pitches it to Sanchez. Cuts inside. Breaks the line of scrimmage. Huge collision with Rooney. Knocked out of bounds.
He's got the first, though, for sure.
Yes, at his own 42-yard line. First down, Canton.
Was that Albert running that ball?
That was 22 running that ball, Sanchez.
That was Sanchez. 9-yard gain. He's got 2 carries for 14 yards. First down on the ground for Canton. Nice play. It was they have twins to the right, twins to the left. Setback was set back a little bit behind the shotgun quarterback. To his right, quarterback takes a snap, runs right at the defensive end, pitches the ball away, and 9-yard gain for a first.
Spread formation, 3 wideouts to the left, the wide side. Botello back to pass, rushed by Dame. Escapes to the right, nearly intercepted by Rooney as he knocks it away. Trying to see who the pass was intended for. I believe number 9, Vinny O'Brien.
Well, that was a play right there where the quarterback, you know, when you're rushing from a 4-man line, and the quarterback breaks contain as he did to the right boundary there. The way we used to coach it is the inside linebacker on that side does second contain, because if the outside linebacker comes up, it's an easy toss right to the flat. And once again, Attleboro got away with it at that time, even though the outside linebacker provided the pressure.
Shirk comes in at defensive end on the left. Bukowski gets a rest. Shirk was outstanding against North Attleboro last year. Actually, he's an outside linebacker.
Yes. Counter.
And this is Albert. Big run, tackle made by the Attleboro free safety, Hagan Haggerty. And that was 24 on the run, Jack Albert.
Jack Albert picked up, let me see, the ball's in the 45, 13-yard gain.
Wow. 45-yard line, and that'll be enough for Canton.
So they're on the Attleboro side of the field at the plus 45. A new set of downs. 10-0 Attleboro leads as we approach 7.5 minutes to go, first half.
That was a nice little inside count. And once again, Attleboro flip-flops its defense, and if you quick count it, you can take advantage of that.
Jack Albert runs right, tries to cut back to the left.
And he does. He gains 5 yards.
Gets all the way to the 40-yard line. Strachan in there in the tackle along with number 73 for the Bombardiers, Jake Straminski.
And that's one of the, once again, Canton started to move the ball here with 7:09 to go. And it's a quick call, quick snaps, and they're moving the ball on the ground. First play of the drive, of course, that little hitch pass.
Yeah.
But he had the nice lead option to the right, and then you had a couple of inside counters coming back to the left.
Butler's the left tackle, Richards the left guard, Campbell is the center, Conley the right guard, Barron the right tackle. And Canton does not use tight ends. As this time they give to the other Albert, 34, Colin. Grinding on his feet, he'll be just short of the first down yardage as 17 Bombardiers in on the tackle.
I think he got about 3 there. Maybe, yeah, he got about 3 yards on that time. That was Colin Albert, so I don't know who's older.
They're giving him the 41, so it's a 4-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 1. And they're at the 36-yard line of the Bombardiers. So let me look at this here. Colin Albert is a junior. Jack Albert is a senior, so 24 is the older brother, 34 the younger.
A football family.
Yeah. As we've learned, the Richards and Murphys are as well. 2 backs besides the quarterback, Botello, and he'll run right up the middle.
He's got it.
He's got the first down yardage.
Just a quarterback power play, had his back on either side of him. They acted like an isolation play. They went in, took the linebackers on, and the front 5 took on the line, and he gained 4 yards.
And Straminski and Leonardo in on the tackle. I'm trying to see if Pereira's out there defensively at all. Yes, he is, number 76, playing defensive tackle. So 1st and 10. Back to pass, Botello. Dame pressures him, and Dame, Christian Dame with a sack. The ball is loose, but Botello recovers. Line of scrimmage was the 33, and they're all the way back to the 43, a 10-yard loss.
And that's just one of those plays where the tackle misses a block. You got a fast defensive end like Dame, who's a tall, rangy kid.
Yeah.
He got past the tackle in no time flat. The quarterback did everything he could, but you should never retreat. You should always try to move up there, and he tried to go around him. It cost him an extra 3 yards.
So it'll be 2nd down, 20 yards to go now for Canton in the old Kansas City Chiefs choir-type huddle formation. From the days of Lenny Dawson, a comment about that in just 1 minute. Again, 2 backs besides the quarterback, Botello.
Sweep right again.
Yes, gives to Mond, running to the right. Caden Murray chases him down, but Mond dives back towards the line of scrimmage. Oh, that's going to be a loss, Mike, of 2 more yards.
Yeah, he lost yardage there. That was one of those plays where it was a sweep right, and who's ever the left outside linebacker, or is that Shirk? I'm not sure, but he forced him even deeper, and then Caden Murray came up and cleaned him up. And it is a loss of 2 yards.
So they're at their 45, Attleboro 45-yard line, trailing 10-0. Inside 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the quarter. There's a timeout by Attleboro. Attleboro calls the timeout. With the score, the Bombardiers 10, the Bulldogs nothing. We'll take a break on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Mike, you're a trained professional. What did that dead air just mean?
That means that we were supposed to have an ad, and we did not. We apologize to our sponsors. The Blue Bombardiers heading back out to stop this 3rd and 22 play from their 45-yard line. Here comes Canton.
And Claudino's Auto, we owe you one.
And we'll catch up. We'll always catch up.
All right, Botello in shotgun
Trips
formation. Yep. Looking to his left, tossing over to Sanchez's
Oh, nice
head.
interception.
Beautiful interception by sophomore Ethan Lako. Bombardier ball. Wow. Mike, he had to spin in the air while catching that, an above-average play.
A leaping, spinning INT by they were in a deep 3 zone, and I think the quarterback in that particular situation, he just wanted to get the ball down the field, and it would have been 4th in a million anyway.
Yeah.
And so I think they were on the 39-yard
They
line.
were on the, no, they were in the 45, Mike.
So that's the equivalent of a 29-yard punt. So it didn't hurt,
Now Lako splits out wide to the right. Strachan is the tailback. Fullback is Conley. Sophomore Hawkwater, the quarterback. Strachan bursts through the hole, lowers his shoulders. Big collision with number 44, Matt Hart. And that's going to be a gain of 9 yards for Mike Strachan Jr. 2nd and 1, just short of the 25.
That's one of those, just an inside power play off the left side. Fullback leads through. Mike searches for a hole. He always seems this year the first man who hits him goes backwards.
Yeah.
And he drove forward for a 9-yard gain.
Right.
Right this way.
This time they run between the center and left guard. Strachan lowers his shoulder, barrels over the defensive back, who gutsily stays in there, and the tackle goes to Vinny O'Brien, but first down, Bombardiers.
Geez, you get 10 yards on that play.
Wow.
And that's an isolation play where the fullback is lead blocking, searching for the linebacker, and he obviously got a good block there. Nice cutback by Mike to his left, and he picked up 10.
Boy, Jake Straminski, the right guard, number 73.
They're sending everybody in, Paul.
Yep. And Caden Murray hit in the backfield and taken down. That's number 72, I believe. Let me see your jersey, son. 72 for the tackle for Canton, Sean Flores.
That's one of those plays where when you're a quarterback and you see everybody coming, if you don't have an audible, like a quick dump pass, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can always call timeout.
2nd and 13 after the loss of 3. Yep.
Yeah, Caden actually had to fight hard to make that a loss of 3.
Funky formation, back to the right. Trips
again,
to the
Paul.
short side. Bukowski with slot goes in motion left. And running a stop pattern is number 6. Hegarty makes the catch from Hawkwater. It'll be 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
He made a 6-yard gain on that play.
Nice simple pass for Hawkwater.
Well, he's 2 for 3 for 15 yards.
Plus 6. 3rd and 7.
Yards,
Yep.
rather. I'm sorry.
So Attleboro at their own 37-yard line now. They lead 10-0 inside 3 minutes to go in the first half. I formation.
They're sending everybody again. I mean, they're just literally playing a gap 8 with a 3-man zone.
And they try to run off tackle. Bukowski bounces it outside, gets to the edge, cuts back inside. He's got the first down. He's at midfield, forced out of bounds by Butler. But the ball is in Canton territory late in the first half. Bombardiers by 10.
I think, where'd they start, on the 39-yard line?
That was at their own 37.
37, so he picked up 16 yards. Beautiful cut by Bukowski getting it outside, because once again, when you're bunched up and you're sending those linebackers inside, there is no inside-out pursuit.
Yep.
And Attleboro's really starting to run the ball well. They're over 120 yards now on the ground. Very encouraging.
So Blake Gazzaro started the year at quarterback for the Bombardiers. He's out with a knee injury. Mike Strachan gave it a shot for a while, but I like him more effective in a running back position.
So do I.
Sophomore, yes. So sophomore Aiden Hawkwater has taken over. Jet sweep, running
yes.
from the left to right is Bukowski. Beautiful open field tackle. Here's a late flag.
That's a spear, I think.
A tackle made, another tackle made by O'Brien.
7-yard gain. I hope it's on. I don't know how anybody could have held an offense there.
That far downfield, yeah. See what the call is. It is holding against the Bombardiers. Wow, a lot of penalties in this game.
That's a wideout holding. That's where, I mean, there's just no excuse for that. It's a 10-yard penalty, so it's...
Goes back to the 50. So the gain, it was a 7-yard gain, Mike.
Yeah.
And who carried that?
Oh,
we got it.
Alexander Bukowski again.
And now it's back to the 50, 1st and 13. Right slot, Bukowski comes in motion. Hawkwater is back, stop and go.
Oh, he's got it.
Lako down the right side, makes the catch on the dead run. Thrown out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Number 39 on the tackle for Canton, Matthew McDonough.
Oh, great pump fake. And he just fired. I don't know if he could throw the ball any further.
Yeah.
From the 50 down to the 30 or 12-yard line? 38-yard
like
gain.
11.
Well, they say in the 12 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll give him that. Anyway, it's a 38-yard first down pass. Quarterback is now 3 for 4 for 54 yards.
Wow. Lako caught that on the dead run.
High formation.
They run right with Strachan, breaks through one tackle, runs over a second. Who made that finishing blow? That was a big hit. That's number 57 with the tackle, Ryan Richards. Running right behind Strominski and Harrison, the center's
He only
Miranda.
got 2 yards there. That was a good hit. Once again, Strachan was gashing him earlier, so they're really doing a good job taking that away. And Attleboro's adjusted by running wide and also play action passing. 9th
play of the drive that started at their own 16.
Speed sweep.
Bukowski tries to go outside, contained well, but breaks the tackle attempt by Butler.
Very smart by Strachan not to hold.
Yeah.
Strachan had just hit him and straightened him up, so he couldn't go wide. He could have tried to go around it, which would have been a mistake.
He gets to the 5-yard line, so that's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down and 4 yards to go. 3rd and 3.
Well, whatever the
3rd
case.
and a long 3 from the 5.
Really good execution. The lead blocker, very easy to hold there. Also good run by Bukowski, turning up inside. We got a timeout, defense.
And the timeout goes to Canton. With 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the first half, Attleboro leads 10-0. We'll be right back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Michael, it's the first chance we've seen to sophomore quarterback Aiden Hawkwater live and in person. Impressions, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
Well, I'll tell you, he's been very impressive so far. He's eluded a couple of big rushes, took 1 sack. He's thrown the ball, the 4 times he's thrown the ball, Paul, he's 54 yards, got a big first down. First pass was a nice 10-yard gain. He's shown poise. They're running a multiple offense. No mistakes, really.
Yep.
Very impressive for a young sophomore. Once again, Blake Gazzaro got hurt. Of course, last week.
Against Mansfield.
You talk about baptism by fire.
Yeah.
This is a little easier.
28-0 that game. Sincere Gill, 3 touchdowns for the Hornets. Strachan runs up the middle,
Fumble.
drops the ball, and Canton recovers. That's big number 70, Matt Conley, one of the captains, heading to Assumption.
And once again, Mike got the handoff there literally as he took the handoff. there was a big collision in the backfield, literally simultaneously, and they lost the ball. And the ball was on the 4, right? So
No, it was on the 5-yard line.
Okay, so it's recovered at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Butler, what am I saying? Matt Conley with the play, 6'2", 300 pounds, and boy, he moves his feet.
Well, that was a beautiful, that's a big play. You're talking about maybe being down 3 scores going into halftime. So,
boy,
that hurt. Attleboro's got to use his timeouts if they can stop it.
Vitello throws it down the right side as it's really raining over the head of Sanchez. Rooney on the defense. Rooney showing some hops there.
He certainly did. He's showing some very good coverage here.
By the way, I apologize to William Rooney III's sister, Mary Catherine, who's a school volleyball coach. Against KP, an Attleboro player came up and really delivered a blow on the running back, and my commentary was, Will Rooney? And I apologize for making it a question because he's shown us over the course of this year the kid can tackle.
Oh, he's the senior captain. By the way, you're right about the rain. It's really starting to increase.
Yep. Vitello, a cross block in the backfield. Gain of 3 or 4 yards. Nice work by the linebackers.
Mike Strachan calling timeout and no time flat there.
Yeah, and his son Mike Strachan Jr. on the tackle. Also in there again, number 73, Straminski.
Who was the runner there? I couldn't see the number from here.
I believe it was Sanchez, 22.
Okay, so that's a 3-yard gain for Sanchez, 17 yards on 3 carries.
If it wasn't, it was one of the Alberts, and I apologize to the Albert family.
All right, well,
timeout, it'll be 3rd and 7 when we get back on 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, squid, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
All right. Thank you to one of our newer sponsors, Fisherman's 3. I believe they're open Thursday through Sundays now. And, Mike, once again, they're hiring.
They're not hiring 72-year past their prime wait staff, that's for certain. Anyway, there's 50 seconds to go. Attleboro's going to stop them here and try to get a shot at the block punt.
Who's that busboy limping around? Oh, that's 72-year-old Mike Healy. Oh, they run it on 3rd down, just trying to get away from their goal line.
No,
nice hard run by 24.
They might have gotten there. No, they didn't.
Jack Albert on the carry, running behind
Good
the left tackle
timeout.
Butler and the left guard Richards. Timeout by Canton. So it was 3rd and 7. It'll be 4th and a short 2. So 4th, I guess we'll call it.
Was that Jack or Colin
That
Albert?
was 24, which is Jack.
All right. All right, Jack. I'll give you 5 yards.
We'll keep it here. I've just got to tell a quick story. Super Bowl I, the Kansas City Chiefs against the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
By the way, on Jeopardy a few days ago, they broke Aaron Rodgers' heart. None of the 3 competitors got the answer to the team that won 5 NFL titles
Really?
in the 50s and 60s. And that's what Aaron Rodgers said. Really? Because the next contestant got the right answer about the Celtics.
Yes.
And he says, oh, you know that one, huh? But anyway, in Super Bowl I, it was the Packers against the Kansas City Chiefs. Len Dawson was their quarterback.
Right.
Now, nutrition is such a big deal.
Yes.
There's a great picture at halftime of Len Dawson sitting in a steel chair, a cigarette in one hand, and a Fresca in the other.
Anyway, short punt formation.
Yep.
Attleboro's almost blocked twice.
Nearly again, Murphy gets to it. The punt goes almost straight up. The referee's calling the infield fly rule, but it gets a Canton roll.
And the clock is still running, 30 seconds. So that 29 seconds,
Wow.
that was an 18-second
Wow.
punt by nobody. Once again, just by the ball's just waddling around out
Yep.
there. Ball's out to the 35, so it was a ball's on the 15, so that's a 20-yard punt.
Yep.
4th punt of the first half. 4th time, Canton's almost had the punt blocked. I don't know how this kid's getting the ball off.
Great job by Colin Albert. So Bombardiers lead 10-0, but they have 29 seconds to matriculate 35 yards. Bukowski's now the tailback. Conley the fullback. Bukowski quickly breaks it outside, gets to the edge, turns up the sideline, knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs' Andrew Butler. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. So that means they're at the 25-yard line. 26-yard line, thank you.
And 55 yards for 7 carries on Alexander Bukowski. I think this is going to be a play-action pass.
The rain is really coming down. Not much wind, though.
It's nice when the ball's on the left hash mark. Quarterback wants to roll right. Got
Yep.
plenty of room.
And they have a bunch formation, sort of, to the right. Strachan, one of the slots. And Mike, they are rolling that way. Throws into the flat to the wide open. Strachan, nice stiff arm. Down the sideline. Huge collision. Knocked out of bounds inside the 5 by Vinny O'Brien.
He came out of the wing formation, or actually the slot, ran a quick out. Perfectly thrown ball by the young sophomore. Caught it in stride. The old, put it in the right arm, straight arm with the left, and a 22-yard gain.
The sophomore to the senior captain, and where are they, the 3-yard line?
Yes.
Wow. So Attleboro fumbled inside the Canton 5 shortly ago. Now just 14 seconds to go in the half. 1st and goal. As we look down to our right.
And they still have, well, there's 1 timeout left in the half, or is it 3?
3 timeouts a half.
Okay, they've already used them, so they're going to have to. Oh my goodness, they're running.
Toss left to Bukowski. Great block by the fullback Conley.
Oh my goodness,
Bukowski gets to the corner. Touchdown. Great job on the left side by Leonardo and Shirk and the new center Miranda. Dame also a heck of a block.
That just shows you the confidence Coach Mike Strachan. Who's coaching the offensive line this year?
Andrew Gingras.
All right, Andrew.
Right
Big old
tackle.
Andrew, sure.
Yeah.
And of course, the fullback made the key block there. But everybody, that was another one of those plays where Canton was sending 8. And once you make that first block at the point of attack, and you get outside there, nice running by Bukowski to get into the corner untouched.
So a 3-play, 22-second drive covering 35 yards. Wheaton the snap, Rooney the hold, Briggs the kick. It is 17-0 Bombardiers.
And Mike Strachan Jr. feels so much better right now.
Mike said to me before the game, off the record,
Yeah.
I really think we're about to break out tonight.
Well, he was certainly right. I was talking about his son, though.
Oh, sorry.
That bang on that fumble.
Oh, yes.
You know, when you're a senior leader and you've done everything right, and all of a sudden this quick collision, and you think, oh, it cost us a touchdown. And the team, once again, great defense.
Yep.
And they took advantage of that first down call where they didn't have to waste a timeout.
Yes.
And that missed pass. And then they used the 2 remaining timeouts beautifully. Then they got the punt. Then they ran to the boundary. Then they threw the quick out where Strachan stiff-armed the defensive back and got it down to the 4. And then they tossed it in, a 3-yard line, tossed it in from there, a toss sweep to the left. Good football.
Anyone out there, ask your grandfather about the left jab of a boxer named Sonny Liston, former heavyweight champion, because that's who Mike Strachan Jr. was imitating there, right in the teeth.
And you got 120 yards rushing so far between Bukowski and Strachan in the first half. And Hawkwater and Murray have added another 29.
Briggs kicks it deep to the 9. It is returned to the 19 by number 7. Andrew Butler. And I believe, who was that tackle by? I think it was number 2 for the Bombardiers.
All the shirts of the Bombardiers guys on the bench.
Spencer Shirk.
Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, it was the gunner on the right side who made the tackle. He was flying.
So there's 3 seconds to go in the first half.
I get a kick out of our kicker. He kicks the ball longer on the extra points than he does on the kickoffs,
Yes.
and it's by intent.
Right.
He kicks these high pop-ups, which are unreturnable, basically, for the kickoffs.
So Canton will probably look to run out the clock here, or maybe they'll go deep. They're at their own 20-yard line, just 3 seconds to go. Botello's rolling right, being chased by Bukowski, pushed out of bounds by the Bombardiers' Nolan Smith, a senior, starting at weak side linebacker for the concussed Ryan Betts.
I'm going to give him a 2-yard gain there because he's a hard-working young quarterback, and I want to get him back to 0.
Exactly. All right. So that'll end the first half. The Bombardiers 17, the Bulldogs nothing. Michael.
Well, it's obviously the best half of football that Attleboro's played so far this year. They're banged up with injuries. Sophomore quarterback who's absolutely been superb in this first half. Senior Mike Strachan Jr. leading the offense. Bukowski been terrific. On the line of scrimmage, just an outstanding job by the offensive line. Defense playing pretty well, too.
By the way, I was supposed to mention this at least once a quarter. Sorry, the Century game against North Attleboro coming up Saturday, April 24th at 10 a.m. We'll be calling that for WARA Radio. Go to the centurygames.weebly, W-E-E-B-L-Y, centurygames.weebly.com. All kinds of souvenirs, jerseys, all kinds of things you can pick up and purchase to support both the Attleboro and North Attleboro programs with their 100th, I would say Thanksgiving, but holiday game coming up. All right, we'll be back with stats after this. The score is Attleboro 17, Canton nothing from Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro, Massachusetts.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on WARA Radio and AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy with the play-by-play. Big brother Michael Healy on color commentary, co-captain at URI in 1969, defensive coordinator and offensive passing game coordinator for the 1984 Super Bowl winning Westboro Fighting Rangers. Yeah.
had a lot of fun with those guys. I'll tell you that. I tell you, when you get a good group, it's just a lot of fun. I'll tell you,
Your quarterback was Mike Power, who went on to play at a little college known as Boston College.
How many high school kids in Massachusetts get a chance to quarterback in the Los Angeles Coliseum, the Notre Dame Stadium, Georgia Tech's Stadium, Neyland Field, University of Tennessee, University of Pittsburgh Stadium, and goodness knows how many games at BC.
Yeah.
Not bad for, just a local kid, whose father, by the way, they used to have a big poster in his room because his father was playing on a semi-pro team.
Yeah.
And they actually got a chance to scrimmage the guys trying out for the Celtics.
Oh, wow.
And they got a picture of him covering John Havlicek.
Oh, what a riot. Wow. Okay, so that's Mike and I. In the van, comfortable, running the graphics is Peter Bray. Our engineer in charge is Jim Jones. Now, unless you're driving, I'd like a small round of applause for our cameraman on top of the press box, exposed to the elements, James Friedman. I'd call him the MVP of the broadcast so far, Mike.
I would absolutely call Jim Friedman the MVP of the broadcast. Okay. How about we give you a few stats? I
was going to say we could talk about the old days all day long, but what's going on in this game, Michael?
Well, it's first of all...
by the way, it's 17-0 Attleboro, halftime.
And 4 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Canton had 22 total plays for only 47 yards. 1 for 8 passing for 6 yards. Great pass defense by Attleboro. There was an interception, which really was a 29-yard punt.
Yes.
Because they were going to have to punt the next down anyway. And
that was Lako who made the interception.
And it was a great interception by Lako, a leaping, spinning interception. And they held him with 14 carries and 41 yards. The Albert brothers had 3 carries for 6 and 5 for 24, and Cam Sanchez had 3 for 17. But really, Attleboro shut them down. Their offense, by far the best performance so far this year. Total offense, 31 plays, which is great in high school football. 225 yards, 7 first downs, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. The rushing attack was 26 carries for 149. Alexander Bukowski had 9 for 58 yards, a couple of first downs and a big touchdown.
Wow.
Mike Strachan had 11 for 62 yards, 3 first downs and a touchdown. Mike also lost a fumble and a tremendous hit by the big defensive tackle Conley.
Yes.
Standout for
Canton.
Aiden Hawkwater, the quarterback, 9 yards rushing the ball, but he was 4 for 5 passing for 76 yards, 2 first downs to 4 different receivers. Really well done. This is a kid. I mean, this is basically he's played 3 quarters of high school quarterback at varsity level. Very impressive. Caden Murray had 5 carries for 20 yards. Keegan Conley had 1 carry for 8 yards. Actually, I missed. So actually, they had 233 yards total offense for 32 plays. Very impressive first half. And, of course, Kobe Briggs, the kicker, 2 extra points and a field goal. And he also had the opening kickoff, which turned out to be the longest onside kick you'll ever see.
A 36-yard onside kick recovered by the aforementioned Ethan Lako. Now, we could talk about the stars. Let's talk about some of the fill-ins who stepped up for Attleboro. Nolan Smith, number 4, a senior, starting at weak side linebacker for the concussed Ryan Betts.
And doing a good job.
Absolutely. At center, sophomore Isaiah Miranda, a 5'10", 240-pound sophomore. He has stepped in for the concussed Ryan Glover at center, which you call, Mike, a
skill position.
And
sophomore quarterback with very little experience. Sophomore center at varsity, very little experience. Let's give a little credit here to the sub-varsity coaches bringing these kids up.
Exactly. Sub-varsity coaches led by Jay Mata. But also, what's the other one I wanted to get in there? Oh, Ethan Lako, who we said plenty about because he's been outstanding. Attleboro had the ball first, and it was a 9-play drive from their own 24, stalled at the 12-yard line of Canton, a 29-yard field goal by Colby Briggs. An exchange of punts for 3 possessions. Then Attleboro took over at their own 41 with about 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It took them 6 plays to drive 59 yards. The big play, a 22-yard run by Caden Murray, a 17-yard run by Mike Strachan Jr., and a 1-yard touchdown run by Mike Strachan Jr., first touchdown of the year for the Bombardiers. PAT by Briggs gave them a 10-0 lead. Canton was forced into a 3 and out. Attleboro was forced to punt. Canton then had a 10-play drive, but that ended on an Ethan Lako interception at his own 16-yard line, which Mike referred to earlier as basically a punt.
It's a good punt.
Yes.
29 yards. By the way, what an interception. I mean, it was one of those things that playing a 3-deep zone. He never took his eyes off the quarterback.
Yep.
He saw the play coming. The throw sailed. The quarterback, you know, and when I used to coach, we would tell kids on 3rd and long, if you're going to throw it long, throw it long.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's
it
easier
high.
to throw it that long
Yeah.
and get an interception than it is to kick it that long.
Right.
And Caden, he just went up and spun in midair from left to right and speared it. Great interception.
Attleboro then took off on a 10-play drive all the way to the Canton 5, a 38-yard pass play to Ethan Lako. But as Mike told you, Strachan fumbled at the 5. The play caused a fumble caused by Matt Conley. But they forced a quick 3-and-out by Canton. Attleboro got the ball back with 29 seconds left in the half at the Bulldog 35. 3 plays later, Bukowski was going into the left corner of the end zone, a 3-yard run. The Briggs PAT was good, 17-0. One more commercial, and we're back for the second half.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Welcome back. Will Keefe is getting ready to kick off for Canton.
Good
Blasts
catch.
a hard line drive. Lako fields it at his own 4-yard line, comes straight up the middle. Ooh, and he's crushed by 3 members of the Canton defense. Albert made the final tackle. Initial hits made by number 21, who's not on the program, and 44, Matt Hart.
Well, that was a 15-yard return the hard way.
Yes.
I mean, he flew up the middle, and he looked to make a cut, and there was no way to cut. And he said, okay, I'm going to have to take some punishment here,
Yes.
which he did.
Yes. That's where you lower your shoulder. So Attleboro will begin at their own 23-yard line here in the third quarter. They lead 17-0. Under center, I formation. Aiden Hawkwater, the quarterback. They run off left tackle. Is that Strachan or Murray?
I thought it was Murray, but I can't tell.
That
Strachan.
Handoff goes to number 7, Michael Strachan.
That was Michael Strachan.
Run on the play.
And come on, let me see your number, son. Conley was in that tackle. There was another Canton player, might have been 34, Albert, in the tackle as well. Second down, 9.5 yards to go.
Well, I'll tell you, once again, it's a first down defense. It's literally, it's a 4-4 that turns into a gap 8.
Yeah.
And they're going to, Attleboro was going to do some sort of a quick pop pass after a fake inside, and they're going to burn him on it.
And a gap 8's basically a goal line defense. Reverse to Bukowski, gets to the right corner with some room. Forcing him to cut back and pushed out. Oh, he fumbles the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play by Canton's number 44, Hart, as he forced Bukowski to avoid him, reached out and knocked the ball out of Bukowski's hand. Canton recovers. So, Mike, the line of scrimmage was his own 24. Canton will take over at their own 37.
But he fumbled on the 40.
Okay.
So it's a 36-yard gain, lost fumble.
Wow.
And that's, once again, outside of a few plays, like the second lost fumble.
Yep.
And, of course, the 5 offensive penalties in the first half for 41 yards, which cost us a first touchdown pass for the young quarterback and reception for Dane. It's been a very good performance, but that hurt.
So Canton, with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter, down 17, has the ball. They give it to Colin Albert. Tries to go up the middle, then tries to bounce outside. Great job by the Attleboro defensive
Chris
tackles.
Leonardo, 75.
Yep.
Boy, he's a big dude.
And also, what's the another one there? Isaac Pereira.
Well, we're going to get, I mean.
That's a 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard loss.
Oh, 2-yard loss,
Who
thank
was
you.
Carrying that ball?
Colin Albert.
Colin?
Yeah.
Take some punishment.
34 -2. Harrison at the defensive end, along with, trying to see on the other side, Shirk. Oh, that's Dame. And the pass is incomplete by Botello, trying to hit the slashing Sanchez. It'll be third down 12 yards to go.
And once again, really good defense there. But the quarterback, he's just not relaxed out there, Paul.
Yep. Bukowski comes into the defensive line on third down passing plays. Pereira gets a break. Sorry, Mike, I cut you off.
No, it's one of those situations where he had an open man there.
Yep.
And you got to make that throw. And he was just gun shy after the last couple of plays, and he threw it into the ground.
Boy, Dame at defensive end as he improved. Drops back into coverage. Pass to the right flat, incomplete, just high for Vinny O'Brien. But Botello, he had some muster on that throw in the rain.
And it was a much better throw.
Yeah.
And he was like he counseled himself.
Yeah.
And said, I'm going to step into this throw. It's a little bit high, and it's going to be 4th and 12 now. And once again, Attleboro has been they're loading up the right side of their line, and they're doing it again. And I wonder if they'll block this punt.
Canton has punted 4 times. 3 of them have almost been blocked. There's a flag down. Illegal procedure against Canton. And again, Canton, the long snapper is Barron, normally their right tackle on offense.
I think everybody moved except the center snapper on that play.
So that puts the line of scrimmage back to Canton's own 30-yard line, 4th and 17. Boy, they're really lining up on the right, huh? Here they come. Oh, in through the middle.
Nope.
And Murray almost blocked it. I think Albert kicked it between his hands. It was a line drive, short punt. Bombardiers take over with good field position.
At least I know now why Murray's not back returning punts like he did at the beginning. Either the coach said, we need your speed to block a punt, or he said, I want to go block one.
Yeah.
Anyway, did they get back to the original line of scrimmage?
The original line of scrimmage was their own 37, and Attleboro is taking over at the Canton 37, and Caden Murray limping when he comes. So Attleboro leads 17-0, 10:09 to go. It has not been a fast-moving game.
And the linebackers just flying right up the middle.
Left slot wing comes in motion to the right. Bukowski gets the handoff. Huge block out front by Taylor Shirk. Tackle made by number 22, Sanchez.
22-yard gain. That was the play he just fumbled on. Exact same play. Let's try it again. 116 unofficial yards on 10 carries for Alexander Bukowski.
And Bukowski is down to the 17-yard line.
I thought it was the 15.
So a 20-yard gain for Bukowski. First down, 10 yards to go, Bombardiers. They lead 17-0.
Had to take those 2 yards back.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alexander.
And they give to Bukowski up the right. Tackle made by number 7, Andrew Butler, as he was forced inside by the left defensive end of Canton. That was number 57, Richards.
I think he's still got 4 yards, Paul. So he's got 118 yards now.
Wow.
Tell you, when you're running the I formation, this young fullback has done a really nice job in there. Number 21.
Yep.
And that's Keegan Conley.
And so they're at 13-yard line?
Yep, Strachan back in the tailback.
Yeah.
He runs ice
Run
left.
left, and they've been kicking it out all day long. He's going to gain a couple. And why do people have their hands on their heads? Someone is very seriously injured. Oh, God, please.
Oh, boy.
And that is a Canton player who is down. I can't see the number. He's the man who made the tackle after a huge collision with Strachan. There was a player down in the field. The Canton players looked very, very concerned, so we will not speculate. We'll take a break. 8:48 to go in the third quarter. Attleboro 17, Canton nothing. Bombardiers driving.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to Tozer Cassidy Field. As there's a pause in the action as a Canton player. We think we know what the number is, but we're not going to say it until we're absolutely sure. Has suffered a devastating injury. Attleboro trainer Pat Dunn, former safety, we believe was calling for an ambulance as it was running on the field. It's a lower body injury. The score is Attleboro 17, Canton nothing, 8:48 to go in the third quarter. And the ugly underbelly of the great game of football there, Michael.
It is a war game.
Yep.
And sometimes there's very, very violent collisions which lead to injury. Sometimes, the field might have something to do with it.
Yep.
But when the bodies are flying,
Yep.
and that was one of those plays, once Mike got hit, he doesn't go down.
Yes.
And so you can still have some bodies flying in there, and sometimes they might not hit the runner, they might hit somebody else, and that might have been what happened. We're speculating now, but he obviously the Attleboro kids who ran out away, both teams ran away from the injured person. And
with hands on their helmets.
With hands on their helmets.
And so it's a devastating injury. They're dealing with him right now. Again, a lower body injury. That's all we know. The score is Attleboro 17, Canton nothing, 8:48 to go in the third quarter, and I think it'll be a few minutes before we get back to the action. We'll take a break on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, squid, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Planning a trip to visit family? Leaving your home increases your chances of getting and spreading COVID-19. Some state or local governments are issuing orders and guidance, such as stay at home or shelter in place. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends you stay home except to get groceries, medications, or other essentials. If you must travel, follow the state or local guidance where you are, along your route, and at your destination. For more information, visit cdc.gov.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio. A Canton player is still down. An ambulance has just pulled up on the far side of the field. Actually, a fire truck and an ambulance. Whoops. Oh, that's it. No wonder I couldn't hear you, Mike. Your headset wasn't on.
Without a headset, I have nothing to say.
Yes.
I just hope this youngster's going to be okay. It's been down for at least
Wow.
10 minutes.
And the Canton players have all been down on one knee, and now the Attleboro players who are as well, they're getting up and moving to the opposite end of the field. For those of you who are missing Jeopardy to get tonight's high school action, the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlin's reports.
Yes.
P.S. Patrick, originally from Stoneham, Massachusetts, won again on Jeopardy. So Patrick from Stoneham, second consecutive win.
That's good to see.
Yep. But this is sad to see out on the field right now. So we'll take a break and go back to our sponsors. You're listening to high school football on 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports. 17-0 Attleboro, 8:48 to go, third quarter. Whoops.
This is a message
Wrong
from the
button.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Older adults and people of any age who have serious underlying medical conditions are at higher risk for severe illness from COVID-19. If you are at higher risk, you should stay home as much as possible and avoid close contact with people who are sick to protect yourself. Call your doctor if you have concerns about COVID-19 and your medical condition, or if you get sick. For more information, visit cdc.gov.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, squid, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Sweet strawberry icing. You were strolling along in goodwill when just past that mid-century side table and denim jacket you spotted them, nestled in their display case. Miniature donut earrings. Oh, yes! Yes! Your favorite half-breakfast pastry, half-all-day dessert food, made into your favorite form of ear candy. Oh, my. Those bejeweled sprinkles have satisfied some unknown hunger within you. Shh. Do you smell that? That's the sugary scent of shopping success. For this is Goodwill. And with every item you buy, you fund local job training and more. So go forth. Bring home those donut earrings. And bring home so much good to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back as the injured Canton player just put on the stretcher and being wheeled towards the ambulance. No one up here in the press box, or Mike and I. Unfortunately, we apologize to all, especially the parents of the Canton players watching. We did not get a number, and he was surrounded by medical personnel the entire time. We wish him very, very well, Michael.
Absolutely. You know, it's a game where you just hate to see any injuries, but injuries are inevitable. Let's hope he gets the best care possible.
It'll be third and four, excuse me, for the Bombardiers at the 13-yard line. Actually, I think it's closer than that once we get going, but this has been a long, long delay. Players have to get loose again.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yep.
You know, when you get to this point, you stand around in low 40s.
Yeah.
And it's raining, and I don't care how young and spry you are, you tighten up a little bit.
Attleboro is leading here early in the third quarter, 17-0. We'll take one more break and hopefully be back to game action in just a few more moments.
Are you looking for more opportunity? The Literacy Center is here to help. We have free year-round classes in English, computer literacy, and high school equivalency. With the help of teachers and tutors, you can prepare for your citizenship test, make a resume, get ready for college, or learn how to speak better English. Classes held during the day, evening, or on Saturdays. View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 AM WARA Radio. Speaking to the other gentleman in the press box, we all knew the second number on the jersey was 4, so by process of elimination, looking at the Canton sideline, we believe the injured player was number 44, sophomore Matt Hart, who's had a number of tackles in this ball game today. We wish Matt Hart the best. Wow. All right, so when play resumes, it looks like the ball will be spotted at the, is that the 11-yard line?
13, I believe.
Well, yeah. Boy, I didn't even write the play down in my game sheet, Mike.
Well, they ran the isolation to the left, and Mike Strachan tried to take it outside.
Okay.
And once he realized that he couldn't outrun it, he turned up, and then there was just a tremendous collision. Bunch of people, and we just don't know what happened. But one of the Canton players was seriously injured.
So it looks like it's going to be third down and a long 4 or a short 5. The scoreboard says the 13-yard line. Yard marker looks to be on the 12, but here come the Bombardiers offense on the field. The offensive line from left to right, Leonardo, Shirk, Miranda, Straminski, Harrison. The tight end is Dame.
And Hegarty's hoping it's a split end. He might get a catch here.
Yes. I formation.
Sweep again.
Again the sweep to the left wing coming in motion right. Strachan is bottled up at about the 10-yard line for no gain. Number 72 in there for Canton, Sean Flores, with a ton of other teammates. So another yard, so it'll be 4th down and a long 3, a short 4. Ball's just outside the 10.
Am I blind? There we go. Okay, it's on the 11-yard line, so
Okay.
it's a gain of 2 yards.
Thank you. And they're going for it on 4th down, eschewing the kick in the heavy rain. And again, Bukowski inside, cuts outside, drives upfield, lowers the shoulder, flag is down. He's still at his feet now, running to the right, gets past Conley. He's going to go to the right corner of the end zone, but a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th flags are down. Now a 5th flag.
Are you sure it's 5 flags?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've never seen 5 flags.
Wow. So Bukowski with a 4-yard touchdown where he ran up a country mile left and then right, but there's laundry all over the field. We'll see how this shakes out. Mike, I hope this game is over by 10 o'clock tonight.
I'm not going to. Wow. I just, that was one of those plays where you don't know what, it's almost, it's funny because it's impossible to describe exactly what happened, and you keep seeing these yellow flags fall in the air. We got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yep.
We got a holding penalty. What else do we have?
The hold was called first, and then unsportsmanlike conduct. The referee is marking the ball back to the Attleboro 35-yard line. So a holding, a block in the back, and an unsportsmanlike conduct.
You can't accept both the holding and the block in the back, can you?
There might be 2 unsportsmanlike conducts then, Mike.
Where's the ball now, in the 35?
35.
And the ball was on the... It was on the 11?
The ball was on the 11.
So that's 24 yards of penalties, Paul. Come on.
All right.
It's only a 10 of the 15.
Okay.
You either got to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
It's either the hold or the block in the back.
So now it is 4th down and 35 yards to go. Peter Bray on graphics. Is that the longest 4th down we've had this year? And
Colby Briggs got to be upset.
And now he's got a punt.
He said, well, at least if it was only one penalty, I could have kicked a field goal.
Yes.
And he was lucky to get that off.
That kick goes straight up. Canton chooses not to field it, takes an Attleboro bounce, and it will be down at the 17-yard line. The Canton Bulldogs trailing 17-0, have the ball at their own 17, 7:12 to go, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where on that snap, they came after that punt, and Briggs just shortened his stride, and he almost shortened his kicking leg. I mean, I don't know how he got that kick off. First and 10 on the 17-yard line, 7:12 to go here in the 3rd. Let's get some rhythm back into this game.
Yes. Canton sprinting out over the ball. We'll give you their offensive line in just one moment. Quarterback Botello, shotgun formation, running back to his left, gets it right up the middle. Oh, Strachan is there, but who is the lineman? Dane is there, Strachman is there. 73 made the initial hit, Jake Strominski.
You know, they put Miranda right over the center's nose now, so it's not really a 4 now they're playing. It's more of a 5-3 or a 3-5, whatever. But anyway, he did a nice job stiffing the center, who's much smaller than him, and they, I don't know, they got nothing on that play.
Well, according to the chains, it's 9 3/4 yards, so yeah.
Who was the runner there?
Can't see. It was a single-digit number. It might have been.
I think it's number 6, Mahan.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
2nd and 10, and they go right up the middle this time. Sheds a tackle, coming up to make the stop for Attleboro is their safety, number 6, Hayden Hegarty, and that's number 6 on the carry, right?
It was, and number 24 was 24 was the lead blocker there. And number 6 picked up the 1st down. He's out to the 27-yard line, so it's a gain of 10.
Yep. So Canton, that's, boy, you're right about number 8, though, Michael, for Canton. I haven't mentioned his name enough. Charlie Cox, just a sophomore. He's been active.
Yeah, he's been flying up.
Now he moves to outside linebacker.
Oh, my goodness.
Reverse to Bukowski. Bukowski has room. Sprinting down. Shoestring tackle made by Vinny O'Brien, but he goes from the 44-yard line to the 13-yard line. 1st down.
It's a 31-yard gain. third and a short one.
Wow.
And they run that. Really, it's a counter. They fake up inside, and they run the counter to Bukowski. And once again, he picked up, 31 yards.
Yep. Great
What a
job.
big day.
Great job by the line. Leonardo, Shirk, the new center, Miranda, Straminsky, Harrison, the tight end Dame. They give to the fullback right up the middle, and he is met and hit hard.
34 and 6-2 line. They're just blitzing the A gaps.
Yep.
They're blitzing the A gaps, and
that was Brashar, Mon, and Colin Albert on the tackle. No gain, and a late flag. This might go against the Bombardiers.
oh boy. Jeepers creepers.
Wow.
Let's hope not. Let's have some sportsmanship, guys.
Yeah.
Keep your composure.
And they're marking it back.
He's walking like he's a determined 15 yards.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct. That is so disheartening. Back in the days when I coached,
Yep.
I would tell my kids, if you get an unsportsmanlike conduct, you're going to be watching the game for a while.
Right. There have been 3 against Attleboro today. The ball's back to the 28. So now it's 1st and 25. Second.
2nd and 25. It's a dead
Dead ball
play.
foul.
Yep.
So 2nd and 25. Strachan on the counter this time. Collision with the outside
Breaks the
linebacker.
tackle.
He runs right through it.
And there's another
Of course,
hole.
the flag is down.
Boy, I'll tell you, the officials are upset at this point when you get this many flags.
As Strachan went right through the tackle attempt of Charlie Cox.
Had a 15-yard gain negated once again. And, it was bad enough to have 41 yards and penalties in the first half to pick up another 40. It's a hold again.
I have lost track now of how many penalties against the Bombardiers. So they're marking it from the 25 back to the 35. So that means it's a 3-yard gain for Strachan. He gets 3 yards on the carry.
Doesn't he get 13 on the carry? And was the line of scrimmage at 32?
Line of scrimmage was the 28.
Holy smokes, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's credit for a 3-yard gain. Now the ball's back to the 35. And it is 2nd down and 32 yards.
Mike's lost. It's the second really good gain he's lost.
Yep.
And
2nd and 32. Sorry, Mike.
No, they're just doing a lot of good things on the line, so just stop holding and be sportsmanlike. Here comes the sweep again.
The counter. Bukowski. Oh, who threw that block? My God, what a block by Leonardo. And Bukowski streaks into the end zone, 35 yards away. Touchdown, Bombardiers.
They pull both the backside tackle and the backside guard.
Wow.
And it really, since they're down blocking the other way, it takes away the A-gap blitz.
Yes.
And now you're attacking the off tackle hole with a 270-pound guy. It was a freight train.
Right.
Was that a 35-yard touchdown?
35-yard touchdown. So Leonardo, the left tackle, and Shirk, the left guard, led the running back Bukowski to the right.
Yes.
As Mike explained better than I did. Wow. But that was, they talk about pancake blocks. That was a pancake block by Leonardo.
And there was a great block further down the field by Leko, the wideout.
Oh, wow. Snap by Wheaton, hold by Rooney. PAT is good by Briggs. It is Attleboro 24. Canton nothing. 1:12 to go, 3rd quarter. We'll be right back.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
You're listening to WARA 1320 AM Attleboro.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Michael Healy.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Alexander Bukowski has ever had 186 yards rushing in a game in his life?
I was going to say, I wonder if Alexander Bukowski's had 186 yards rushing in his life.
I'm not sure. What a day. Good kick. This time Briggs kicks it deep to the 10.
Fielded at his own 10. Running to the right now is Andrew Butler. Oh, a huge collision at about the 20-yard line. Shirk's in there, number 59 on the kickoff team. Who else is there? That's number, is that 6? That's number 6 on the tackle for the Bombardiers, Hayden Hegarty.
Hegarty doesn't start at safety, but he I'll tell you.
He's starting there today.
Yeah, these youngsters are really doing a good job. Number 3's in, oh, that's Rooney. Who's 30? Oh, 32 Murray is only playing defense.
Yep.
Because he's played safety most of the game, Paul.
Yep. 6 has been there out there as well. Hegarty, yes, but yeah. Here comes Canton with their center, Campbell, coming out over the ball. He's 6 feet, 205 pounds. Where do they have it, Mike? Their own 23.
22-yard line on the scoreboard.
Yep, thank you.
Hitch pass to the right. This is the bubble screen. Nice
He's got it. Strachan comes flying over with the tackle, but that's going to be close to a first down gain. Strachan's body was parallel to the ground. Remember the book we read as kids, Flying Tackle?
Flying Tackle. I'm just trying to see which was that 22 who received. I think it was 22.
22. It certainly looked like Sanchez.
Yeah. And it's so hard to see the numbers, and they get 22, 34, and 24.
Yep.
Give him a 9-yard gain on that.
So the second down, 1 yard to go.
Third completion for Patello.
They're at the 31. Patello gives to Albert, the Collin variety.
Nice run.
Runs to the right for the first down. Getting up for the bottom of the pile is 76. That's Isaac Pereira with the tackle. First down, Bulldogs.
Was that Jack Albert who ran that?
I thought it was 34, the Collin variety.
Oh, that's the Collin variety.
Yeah.
So how much did he gain?
He went from the 31 to the 30, just over the 35.
I'll give him 4-yard gain, first down.
First and 10. Canton is late in the third quarter. 24-0 Attleboro. This will be the last play of the quarter if they get it off. Again, they give it to Albert running right. Short or no gain at all. Dane in there in the tackle.
73 was in there as well.
Yep. So Shirk and Jake Straminski in on the tackle. Boy, great work on the line of scrimmage today for the Bombardiers. That's it after 3 quarters of play. Attleboro 24, Canton nothing. 8 minutes to go on 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Yeah, Sincere Gill was a junior, and he got tossed out of that playoff game at Natick late in the game, which was a lousy call. Sorry, folks, that was an off-air discussion.
Yes, we're having a discussion about the running time rule if a team gets to a 30-point lead, and we'll continue this later.
Canton, first
nice
and 10. Botello looks right, now scrambles left. Chased by Dame. Fires a bullet, incomplete. Boy, the right-hander rolling to his left. He got something on that, a little bit behind Andrew Butler.
Yeah, and once again, Attleboro has not blitzed at all. They're playing a 4-man, 4 underneath, 3 deep zone, and it's been very effective, very hard for a high school quarterback when you have your people flying across zones and you know there are people waiting for them.
Yep.
It's hard to throw things in there.
I missed a play in my game notes as it's third down, 10 yards to go.
What do you mean? First down, you get hammered.
That's right.
You got no gain.
So second and 10 was the
Colin
incomplete.
Albert got stopped right on the no
That's
gain.
right.
Last play of the quarter.
Thank you, Michael.
Twins to the right, twins to the left, set back to the right of the quarterback.
Which is Colin Albert. The guard, Conley, pulling to the outside in front of the rolling Botello. What a great job by the Canton right guard, Matt Conley.
He is a big dude.
He pulled right, took on Shirk one-on-one, 76, Leonardo. One-on-one, and Leonardo's a hell of a player, folks. Opened up a gap for Botello to run. It'll be 4th and 4, 6-yard gain, Botello.
Once again, it's a little bootleg action.
Yep.
And what are they doing here? Are they okay? They are going to punt the ball.
They're at their own 42-yard line, but boy, that was a college-level play by Conley there, Michael.
Yes, it was also a good job by the quarterback, kept his composure, but they're going to have to punt, and Attleboro's going after it again.
Oh boy, and this is off the side of his foot. This does not get, it got back to the line of scrimmage, and it bounces forward to the first down marker. It is going to be a 5-yard punt. Attleboro will take over at the Canton 46-yard line.
I don't blame the punters. When a defensive end comes through literally untouched.
Yep, Dane,
yep. and he didn't even take a step to try to punt it. It was like a half step.
Yeah.
And he did get the punt off. It's better than getting it blocked, and goodness knows if it ends up what happens. But
so Attleboro takes over at the Canton. Yeah, okay, they're moving it back a yard. Thank you, we were right. The Canton 47. 1st and 10. They've got a 24-0 lead. 11:31 to go. Wide left now is number 8 for the Bombardiers, who we don't have in the program. Running to the right is Bukowski. He's well behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, I have never seen a better effort to lose 3 yards.
Yes, he was at least 11 yards behind the line of scrimmage, planted his right foot, cut up field, and now it's a loss of 5. Conley was in there in the tackle, and 24, Jack Albert in the tackle, 2nd and 15.
Well, there's no lack of fight in this Canton team.
Really. Which is a credit to the coaching staff, the whole program.
But you see, it's really a 6-2, and they're sending one linebacker every time.
A dropped pitch. Bukowski dropped the ball in the pitch, picked it up on the bounce, and got back to the line of scrimmage. 33 in the tackle for Canton. That's Nam Lee.
43 is still down. Bukowski's
Bukowski
still down. I hope it's a cramp.
He's holding his left leg. Trainer Pat Dunn comes out. The clock stops again in this game that will never end. And we'll take a break and the clock is still running, Mike. Oh, there we go, it stops. With 10:18 to go, Attleboro leads 24-0. It'll be 3rd down, 17 yards to go when we get back.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Yep. Maybe it's a
Hold
cramp.
on.
Let's hope
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Bukowski limping off the field. We just received a text asking if we have any further information on the injured Canton player, which unfortunately we do not. We do believe it was Matt Hart. It was a lower body injury, a devastating injury to one of his legs, and we wish him the best. So now it's 3rd down, 17 yards to go for the Bombardiers. And I'm losing track in my game notes. Inside counter to Hayden Murray again to the right, cuts back left, sprinting downfield. There's the speed, knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Great pursuit by Bashan Marr and Sanchez, who comes up limping. Way to go, Hayden Murray.
Boy, he loves to run.
Yeah.
And they did that counter again, and that counter has just been breaking Canton's back the entire game. They fake the pitch. They give the counter back inside. 42-yard gain that time from the 47 down to the 5. 1st and goal from the left hash mark. And Caden Murray, who limped a little bit earlier, he certainly wasn't limping there.
You know, Mike, who I hate to age myself, his loping running style, a little bit reminiscent of Gale Sayers. Doesn't cut like Gale Sayers, but running in the open field, that same kind of hopping, loping style. Strachan to the left. Jack Allen comes up and hits Mike Strachan Jr. right at the shins and takes him down for a gain of a yard.
I don't think he got anything, Paul. He's just, once again, he's playing right outside linebacker like he's a defensive end.
Yeah.
He's on the line of scrimmage, and there's no gain there. Well, Well, the ball's maybe
inside the
game.
5, yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him 1.
Dane is the tight end on the left. Leonardo, the left tackle. Shirk, the left guard. Miranda, the center. Straminski, the right guard. Harrison, the right tackle. Flag is down.
Do we have a hard count?
Yep.
Well, once again, Coach Mike Strachan used to be a quarterback. And
Yep.
Good time to use a hard count.
So it's a half the distance penalty, so it'll be 2nd and goal. And about 2.5 yards out.
Just over the 2-yard line here, so. Look how tight those splits are, Paul.
Wow, yes. Keegan Conley, the fullback. They run left with Strachan, gets to the edge, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Strachan Jr. running left behind Dame, Leonardo, and Shirk. Touchdown, Bombardiers, 30-0.
You're not gonna blitz toe to toe.
Yes.
Foot to foot, and then it's a reach block where everybody's blocking to the outside gap, and Mike Strachan took it up inside, broke it outside, went in unmolested.
30-0. So after the next kickoff, we will be into running time. Long snapping will be Freddie Wheaton, number 44. Freddie's got a bad ankle, hasn't played a lot from scrimmage today. Holding is Will Rooney III.
And he's a very good football player.
And Briggs with the KP. Wheaton, you mean? Yep. The kick is good. It is Attleboro 31, Canton nothing, as the Bombardiers on the verge of the first win of the year to make them 1-4 on the season. Canton looks like will be dropping to 4-2.
2-4.
2-4. Thank you. Wow.
Well, whatever the case may be, I've got Attleboro unofficially for, my goodness, 330 yards, 338 yards rushing.
338 yards rushing.
And they have not thrown the ball in the second half. They're thrown for 76, which brings it to 414 yards. The only negative I have to say is there's no excuse for all the holding and the unsportsmanlike penalties. Play the game the way it's meant to be played, guys. You'll enjoy it more.
A lot of fresh jerseys out there for the Bombardiers, including Jose Marcano, a senior, number 25, Jesus Austin, another senior. So Coach Strachan on senior day getting some of the backup players a chance to go out on Tozer Cassidy Field.
5-3-2-1 kick again. It's a short down the middle. Oh, my goodness.
Bounces, rolls to the Canton player. It fields it at his own 23-yard line and flops on it. And that's the unknown number 21 who doesn't appear in the program. Canton will take over with the clock moving right now. Running time, 8:40 to go. It'll be their ball, their own 23.
Well, at this point right here, the clock is running. Subs in. Canton doesn't have that many subs.
Right.
They've only got a total of 24 seniors and juniors
Yep.
on the squad. But once again, we still see Rooney out there. We still see the starting secondary. And we still see Strachan out there.
Yeah, and number 4,
Shirk.
Nolan Smith. Yep, that's the whole starting defense still out there.
Except they've added a couple of seniors.
Thank you. Sokru Godson. Number 21 is Sokru Godson for Canton.
Sokru Godson?
Yep. And because I had my head down, I missed the first play. But
they ran a quick out pass to number 24 out in the flat. And that's... which one of the Alberts is that? That's Jack Albert, right? Picked up 9 yards. He circled back in, and he picked up another few yards.
Did we see who called that timeout?
Well, I would assume it's Canton.
Yep.
I mean, they're just, they're trying to get things